Hi everyone. Today I'm going to present about introduction of Pasaraya PXR. Pasaraya PXR is one of the biggest market in Kuala Terengganu. Pasaraya PXR start their business in XIR Mart, XIRI Mart. XRI Mart is also named in Terengganu for 16 years. Now its apparel and Gojira item was founded by visionary businessman from Batu Pahat, which is Miss A.S. Low. A.S. Low is founder for Pasaraya PXR. This name was the XIRZ Mart is inspired from brave son of Batu Pahat to travel 500 kilometers northeast to start a business in east coast of Malaysia. That's why he putting the name as a facilitating the story. So he put the name XIR Mart. It's exactly XIR means it's a red sun rising from the east. So staying true to the spirit of his name, Miss Low made a decision to move to start his business in Kuala Terengganu. Within 16 years, the Miss A was built an exact group from selling a small scale of the expos to own branding outlet and mini market, while growing the community along the way. Miss Low came to Kuala Terengganu to start his business in 2000. He started a business by selling casual wear, kids wear, and women wear at expos held in all the provinces of Terengganu in Jeorata, Keamanan, Dungun, Pakak, Kuala Terengganu, Kuala Berang, and Setiuk. In just 3 years, as a Miss Low managed to open his first business outlet at Jeorata. So in June 2016, the group of Pasaraya Wakak Tafai has been upgraded to 50,000 square feet building and rebranded as the PXR Pasaraya. The group expecting to open 3 shop lot mini market at Mene with the brand name PXR Mart. The PXR Mart brand is set to expand to the 10 different locations within 5 years. So the vision of the Pasaraya PXR Mart is to become a number one in our community by offering the most inviting buying environment with saving our customer time, money, and building our brand to a higher level. The mission of Pasaraya is delivery to outstanding experience by offering the best service, value, quality, and freshness product, while giving the best hospitality as appreciation to the community. Thank you.
My name is Nur Najiha Binti Norizan and my matric number is S58215. So my part is I prepare the questionnaire for the PSR employee. So before we do the questionnaire, we choose the independent variable and dependent variable. For independent variable, we take employee engagement, while for dependent variable, we take job satisfaction. The title of this questionnaire is Employee Engagement and Satisfaction Survey. So first, I put the gender and the age. Next, for part B, we put the question. For the first question is I am proud where I work. Next, I would recommend the company as a great place to work. Next, mostly I am excited to come to work. Next, I feel like I have the freedom to choose how to work, how to do my work. Next, my manager is resources to me. I have access to the tools and the resources I need to do my job well. Next, most of the system and processes at the company help support me doing my job well. Next, I receive appropriate recognition when I do my job well. Next, I feel safe and secure in my employment. Next, it is like everyone on this same team here. Next, I'm confident in my set skill to perform my work. Next, I have clarity on exactly how to perform my work. And lastly, the company provide the tools for me to grow professionally and personally. Next, how you describe your overall level of job satisfaction. First, very satisfied, somewhat satisfied, natural, somewhat dissatisfied, and very dissatisfied. Next, they have to rate for this question about salary, overall benefit, health benefit, physical work environment, senior leadership, individual engagement, recognition, advancement. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Shahada Binti Zulkifli and my matric number is S58219, and today I will talk about literature review, which is my part in this assignment. So, the intent of the section was to discuss the study variables, which were employee engagement, which is the independent variable, and the job satisfaction, which is the dependent variables. The relationship between the variables also discussed. First is about the employee engagement. Employee engagement refers to how enthusiastic employees are about their jobs, how devoted they are to the organization, and how much discretionary effort they put into their work. Scholars have begun to pay more attention to the attitudinal aspect that help generate inventive behavior, assuming that innovative behaviors are influenced not only by individuals' innate features, but also by their work's attitudes. Employee engagement is one of these elements, which is defined as the intensity and direction of cognitive, emotional, and behavioral energy. Because individuals must have threefold energy in order to embark on the thought process of invention. Next is about job satisfaction. Herzberg has defined job satisfaction as having two metrics, According to Herzberg, the primary measurements include worker frames of mind and observation, the nature of managerial strategies, association, nature and extent of management, job security, working circumstance, status and levels, and level of compensation, and creating correspondence, homogeneous and subordinate employees, and individual existence of unrelated. Herzberg stimulating factors include commercial success, recognition of the people with whom they work, career advancement, individual development, and the nature of work and duties.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syahmi bin Muhammad Nazili, metric number SC0300. I will present about methodology in terms of instrument, data collection and data analysis. First, what is methodology? Methodology is a set of methods used to conduct research on particular research subject to collect information and data for the purpose of making business decisions. To get the accurate data, there are three parts such as Part 1, demographic information, to know about respondent, while Part 2 is employee engagement, to measure employee commitment, motivation, sense of purpose and passion for their work and organization. Lastly, Part 3, job certification, a questionnaire used to assess employee attitude about the job and aspect of the job. We are use questionnaire to collect data from Pasaraya PSR about employee engagement and job certification. We receive a total 31 questionnaire for future analysis. This is data analysis we get from this survey. First, about descriptive statistics. You can see female are more than male with 16 pupil or 51.6% from the sample. Will age 18 to 29 years more than other with 22 pupil or 71%. And lastly, mean score for the variable. For the sample, on overall average, job certification is 4.3226 higher than employee engagement is 4.0844. This indicates that the respondent rate higher on their job certification than employee engagement, while the standard deviation for the employee engagement is 0.7514 higher than the job certification is 0.6822.
Hello everyone, I'm Binti Sugdhasan. My matrix number is S60606. Without further ado, let's look at the results of the research. As you can see from the pie chart above, a total of 31 employees from PXR Supermarket have responded to the frequency of employee engagement and job satisfaction research. 31 respondents consist of 51.6% male, which is equal to 16 male, and 48.4% female equals to 15 male employees. It can be seen that employees from PXR company are from various age groups. 71% of the employees are from 18 to 29 years old, 19.4% are 30 to 39 years old, and 9.6% only few are 40 years old and above. For the second part, few statements were given to know more about the employees' engagement. From the bar chart above, we know that more than 15 employees stated that they strongly agree that they are confident in their work skills to perform their work at the PXR supermarket. Besides that, more than 10 employees agree that they are proud of where they work and they feel safe and secure in their employment. More than 8 employees have neutral thoughts that they have access to the tools and resources they need for their job well, and employees do receive appropriate recognition when they do their job well. However, very few of them, which is less than 2 employees, disagree that they are proud of where they work and they would recommend the company as a great place to work to others. Moving to the third part, a questionnaire on the level of employee job satisfaction. 41.9% of the employees stated that they are somewhat satisfied with their job, 35.5% of the employees very satisfied with their job, and 22.6% of them have neutral job satisfaction. Lastly, the employees were asked to rate their job according to few aspects. More than 15 of the employees said PXR Supermarket provide excellent salary and recognition to the employees, and the same amount of employees also rated good for the overall benefits and individual management at PXR Supermarket. According to employees, PXR Supermarket gives average training opportunities and opportunities for advancement. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Wan Kawan Binti Muhammad Khalid and my matrix number is SC0444. So I will talk about discussion and conclusion. This study has been able to examine the relationship between employee engagement and job satisfaction. It was successful in establishing the existence of relationship and paving the way for further research in this area. In fact, there are many questions about the bond between employee engagement and other variables that have been subject for a lot of study. Most employers want and consider their employees to have high employee engagement because the influence of employee engagement and job satisfaction influence aspect in performing the job. These variables are related, but there are two different factors. So based on the study, the result shows that the relationship between employee engagement and job satisfaction are more likely to occur as positive, especially when employees are satisfied with their jobs. This is because the organization has fulfilled their obligation toward its employees as the employer that bring less burden on its employees. For example, supervisors who are satisfied with the salary that they receive are most likely to satisfy with the promotion given out by their organization, will have a good relations with the employers and co-workers, and will have a healthy bond and feeling toward their organization. Then the supervisors who have more engagement would likely perform more in their job as energetic, become more passionate, and will be fully committed along the journey of their job roles. The study also shows that the factor job satisfaction can increase employee engagement in the organization, as the job satisfaction is a major element in the work to encourage the level of employee engagement. So the higher level of job satisfaction has a positive effect on employee engagement. So in conclusion, based on the study, we can conclude that there are very significant positive relationship between job satisfaction and employee engagement. As the higher job satisfaction, then the higher the employee engagement would be, and otherwise the lower the job satisfaction and the lower the employee engagement. A comfortable workplace, good relationship with the employees and employers, and various benefits and rewards in the organization can provide high job satisfaction among employees, which will affect the level of employee engagement.